the girl went to the toilet and one of the friends on the table put something in her drink to poison her.
No, Joyce, no.
No, I shaved my head.
Joyce,
I deleted social media and I didn't speak. I was so, it ran me so mad. I changed my number twice. Did you vomit?
I vomited on him.
Yeah, you're the second person that said that.
Like, babe, like, I was like this on him.
It's C&T, baby. What is good, my good people? It's your girl, Madam Joyce in the bizzle, back again. Tell a friend, it's been another week. Long time, no speak. Obviously, man had to sing for you in it because I missed you. Do you know what? Yeah, don't you miss those times where like you were serenaded when somebody cared about you? Like, I missed you. It's been a long time and I can't stop Listen, R&B is actually dead. What happened to a guy doing runs just because he misses a babe? What happened to singing outside of my window? The men don't cry for you no more. Did I ever tell you that story of when one boy cried when one boy was on his knees crying at the train station for me? Did I ever say that? Did I ever tell that story about the boy crying at the train station? Girl, that's another story for another day. But guys, honestly, I'm going on a whole rant here. I would love to introduce my guest. I'm so excited because you guys already know her. This is my sister. She's been on the show already. I have an introduction here, but I know she needs no introduction. But listen, if you don't know who this woman is, you have been living under a boat in Kazakhstan. I don't know why I said that, but yeah. You have been living under a boat in Kazakhstan, yeah? This woman, she is an icon, a fashionista, a beauty babe, a wig slayer, and a content queen. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored to introduce Mariam Musa!
Oh my God, Charlie. It feels good to be back, peeps.
It's good.
Joyce,
it feels good to be back. I missed you, girl.
I missed you too, even though I spoke to you earlier, but I missed you.
Honestly, can I just say, I love how our friendship's been evolving. We speak very regularly now.
Yeah, it's pretty much every day. This girl be calling me, I'll be answering, I'll be calling back, she'll be answering.
Because I ain't got no boyfriend. You're the one, yeah, and you're someone like me. I feel like why our friendship works here is because you love a chat.
Yeah,
I love a chat.
Yeah.
I'm a phone call babe.
No, she's a FaceTime babe.
I'm a FaceTime babe.
I'll be at the gym, Joyce will be tits out, everything, and I'll be like, Joyce, I'm at the gym. And she'll FaceTime
No, literally,
me.
yeah, breast out, titties out.
I love the level of our friendship now.
I know, it's
when
honestly.
you're naked, it's different.
Can I just say, you've got great breasts though.
Thank you, so do you.
I remember the first time I saw your breast. I know this is random, but I remember the first time I saw your breast and I was like, Maz's breast is really high.
Yeah, because they're not real.
I was like, her breasts are stand, I stand strong. No go lie. I said they were standing strong, girl.
I had a little help from my surgeon, you know.
No, do you know, big up the Sir Jizzle, every buckler.
Yeah.
But how have you been? What's the life update?
I've been good, you know. I feel like how to explain it? I've been really happy.
Yeah.
I think I've been really chilled. I feel I've been focused on me. You know, that gets to a point in your career and life, you just want to just do what makes you happy.
Yeah.
Focus on what you want. So I've been quite good. I feel like...
Do you know what? There's so many things to unpack because I feel like the last time I saw you were single, first of all.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, are we going to make that a thing? But yeah.
We're about to make it a thing. Because you left the Hoochie Mama gang.
For like I was in there for how long? I wasn't in it for long though, was I?
About a year.
Was it a year?
No, you was in the Hoochie Mama gang for a while.
I'd done a year.
You done
I
a
think
year.
I'd done a year.
And then you then went to go find yourself a boyfriend and settle down. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, honestly, I love you, Maz, but I really hate this rebrand.
What do you mean? Like
this, I have a boyfriend now, I can't go out rebrand.
But babe, I was never going out like that when I was single though. You've got to admit it, Joyce. I like being at home.
But
Come
you
on.
also like to be outside.
Yeah, like I think I have phases of being outside. Like I like to be outside, but there's just something about being at home. Do you think I'm at home just because I have a man? I'm always staying home.
No, I mean like now that you have a boyfriend, and to be honest, now you're on a different life. You're on a life journey now. You've gotten a lot closer to God. I've been seeing your content. I watched your episode today with Liz Live and Jenny Jenkins. That was so good.
Oh, Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed that.
I really enjoyed it. I really see you doing like serious interviews.
Yeah, babe. I feel like I love fun stuff, but do you ever get to a point where it's like, I feel like I've got more depth to me. Like I feel like I'm an empath. I really like listening to people and I really relate. I feel like I just love feeling people. So yeah, I said I want to try do a bit more of that, like have really nice real conversations with people, you know?
I liked it. You were asking the right questions. I feel like you were
So this is a gas moment because I feel like, Joyce, you're amazing at interviews. So for you to say that, I'm like, okay.
But you see, my interview style is not conventional.
Why'd you say that?
Like, because mine are more conversations, but yours was like more along the lines of traditional interview where you were asking questions. But why yours is good and why I can't do it is because you did your research. Listen, you did your research. You did. You were like, it's almost like journalistic style where you will study the person, you'll watch all their stuff back to then ask questions.
But to be fair, I feel like because naturally, I've watched them and I've known, and because they're people that I really did grow up with and I just loved them. It was quite easy to remember. Like, yeah, this was your peak. I remember this. So
yeah,
but I feel like that's with anything.
Okay,
though.
girl. I was like, okay, give him the information. She was like, oh yeah. Even she was like, oh yeah, I remember when you saw you did your brow pencil for your first video. And I said, come on, Mariam, give them and educate them. Educate them. But that was good. So aside from that, what have you been up to? Like, I know that, again, you've got a new life journey. You have a new relationship with God, which I love. How did that start? And how is it evolving?
Okay, so guys, I said it in my life update video how like I fell out with a lot of my friends. Yeah. And Joyce knows, like Joyce knows. So I fell out with a lot of my friends. I don't know, like, you know, sometimes, right, I think you got to, when you're an adult, you have to actually take accountability for your actions and like accountability for like where you went wrong. I feel like sometimes I've been around people who are so frustratingly in their own mind, they don't realize, no, you are the reason that certain things happen. And I had to really like, okay, get to a point where I was like, okay, I'm not actually happy with this. Like, I'm not proud of myself. I'm not happy how these things happen. And then I felt like I was a bit lost. I felt a little bit like, how to explain it? You just feel like you're not good enough. You're not a good person. I just felt like I was such a bad person. And then there was just this comfort in knowing that, well, if everyone turns against you, there's always going to be one person that no matter what you do and no matter how badly you mess up, he's always going to be there with his arms open for you. And that was what kind of caught me, because I've always kind of had a relationship with God. I've always believed in God. I've always believed his way was right, but I wasn't walking in it and I didn't always do it. But I was like, okay, this time round, like, you know, when you just break down your walls, it got to a point where I feel like I just lost a lot of things. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Things that I felt were really important to me. Yeah. And then I felt like I've really got God. So it was just a lot of comfort in knowing that, yeah, he's been there. He's like the beginning, the middle, and the end. So he's always going to be there. So yeah, that's why I am. And I've just been really, really intact with my relationship with him and just wanting to grow it. And I just want to do better. Like, I want to live holier and just be what he wants for me. You know what I love? You know why this is so special to me? Because it's the accountability that is so beautiful. Because I remember when we were having conversations, and I'm that type of friend. I don't lie. Listen, Joyce, I didn't want to hear it, babe. I remember on the phone, I was just thinking, why is she not getting my side?
What you did. Yeah.
What happened?
You need to see how you play a part in this.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, but what, mate? And I said, bro, you know, I can lie to you like everybody else, because you were so passionate in how you felt. Yeah. That at first I was keeping quiet because I said, Maz is standing on business on this one.
Because I'm not really, like, I'm never in mess. When I think of my career or in and out of friendships, like, or situations, I've actually had a clean straight. So this has been like the biggest moment for me, in the sense of like, right, I've actually had a mad fallout with friends. Like, this is mad. Like, so me thinking like, no, I never do anything wrong, because most times I don't. But in that moment, when I was speaking to Joyce, I remember I was like, no, like, I get what you're saying, but I get it.
And I was looking at her thinking, bro,
you don't get it.
I said, you're not getting it. But I'm so happy now that you've come out of the situation.
In denial.
And you're like, do you know what? I get my part in this.
Yeah.
And I put my hands up. And I feel like a lot of people lack self-awareness.
Can you repeat? Because I feel like people don't understand this. They do.
A lot of people lack self-awareness. And I think how I've been able to navigate life, or how you should navigate life, is like it's a dance.
Yeah.
Every relationship is a dance. Every friendship is a dance. The minute two people enter into something, it's a dance. And if you're not moving in synchronization,
Yeah.
you can't blame it on 100% one person,
Yeah.
because you have a part in that dance.
Yeah, 100%
So
agree.
even if something happens and I'm standing there and I'm like, yeah, this has happened, and why did they do this? I always think, what was my part in this? Because I know I had a part in it. Even if it was 10%, I need to acknowledge
100%
that I had a part in how this went wrong, or how this escalated. Because sometimes you might not be the initiator, but you're the escalator.
Yeah, I think that's the best way. And do you know what I realized as well in the situation was, like, guys, it's so important to understand, like, even how you react to something can take a situation from 0 to 100.
Facts.
And even if in the beginning that person, like, say it's like between two people, they did something wrong, but how you react can make that person's wrong be so tiny compared to what you like. Agreed. Your reaction to that. So I had to re-understand, okay, cool, I don't like how I react to things. Like, I just, when you're someone, right? I don't know if anyone can relate to this. Like, when you're someone that, say something happens, you just let it brew up. You think it's not that deep.
Yeah.
It made me realize that I need to learn that if something bothers me in the moment, I should say it straight away. Because what happens is, when it gets to a point where 5 strikes down the line, they do something little and then it just magnifies, and I look like a crazy one, because it's like, why are you making this such a thing? But it's like, no, there's been countless disrespects, even though they're little disrespects, that then you explode, and then no, it doesn't matter, that counteracts all the little disrespects, because you just exploded. So I had to relearn, if I feel some kind of way,
worse.
say,
and I think, you know what, that's so frustrating, because we have women that express themselves in ways that are not conventional to the way of someone that is supposed to be the victim.
Yeah.
In a sense, yeah. And it's like, someone has wronged me. Yeah. And I'm not crying about it. Yeah. I'm angry about it. Yeah. And therefore people are not feeling sorry for me. Yeah. And I'm the reason, because I reacted in outburst. Yes. I'm now the problem. Yeah. It doesn't matter what the person does anymore. It's now, because you did a mad thing, because you flipped out, you now become the bully. Yeah, yeah. And I feel like sometimes it's better not to react in those ways, so that people can really see your side of the story. Yeah. And it's happened to me so many times, girl, where I've been hurt, someone's upset me, someone's violated me, and I've done the outburst, and I'm like, what the bah. Yeah. And they're like, hey, look at Joyce. Yeah, you look like the one that's, why is she shouting too much? Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, your feelings in that situation are valid, but don't ever let people paint you to be something that you're not, because somebody brought a character out of you. Yeah. And do you know what? When, like, obviously, as I've just been reading the Bible, there's this really amazing thing about, like, do not let emotion override logic. Yeah. And I think a lot of the time, obviously, I know I'm not anymore, but I'm saved. Hallelujah. No, but I used to be very emotional. Like, things would just annoy me, get to me in a sense, like, how can you do that? But it's like, logically, you have to start thinking logically, okay, in about 5 minutes, is this really going to affect my day? Or in a 2 days time, is this really going to be a thing? And it's always easier to just nip things in the bud. Like, letting things brew over just makes things worse. Like, I've really had to, like, learn that as well. I love that. And how are your friendships now? Obviously, like, you had a cleanse, but sometimes I feel like friendship cleanses are a good thing. They always say, like, when you reach, because obviously reaching my 30s, they always say that there's this master reset of friendships. They always say that when you get to that big pivotal age, like your 20s, 30s, 40s, whatever, you just reset your friendship. So I think I had that, and it's kind of like a bittersweet thing, you know? So, like, I feel like a lot of people, like, a lot of my friendships were like 10 years. Like, that's, I think, time. And let me tell you something, a friendship breakup is nothing. Yeah, it's nothing compared to, like, a relationship breakup. I've had some serious relationship breakups, but when you break up with a friend or a group of friends, it's different. Like, and I realized in, like, my reflection, like, I'm like the boyfriend that when you break up with someone in the space of friendship, that in the moment I'm calm, like, I can pick myself up, go on, like, no, whatever. And then with time,
you really deep it. And
like,
I had
oh.
moments where I was breaking down, crying. I was like, why am I heartbroken like this? But it's a different bond when you have like a sisterhood or a friendship. It's just different. And I went through a stage where I was heartbroken. I remember I was just saying it to like my friend. I was like, one of my friends, but someone was actually my friend. I was like, this is a different level of heartbreak. And it's bittersweet because it shows that I'm capable of having that kind of level of friendship with someone. But at the same time, it's like, I guess that's run its course. And sometimes I think like maybe some friendships has to break for you to run closer to God, because I do feel like if that didn't happen, I don't know if I would have taken God seriously. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you have to actually break everything around you for him to realize, listen, babe, I'm your maker and you need to focus back on me. So I think it's a bittersweet.
I love that. Like,
Yeah.
my friendship heartbreaks.
It's hard. It's
bro,
painful, Joyce.
You see, the last friendship heartbreak I had,
Yeah.
I shaved my head. Nah, dead ass. I shaved my head.
Joyce,
I deleted social media and I
Yeah.
didn't speak. I was so, it ran me so mad. I changed my number twice.
Wow. Yeah, I changed
In
my
2
number
weeks,
too.
No,
I changed
as
my
in,
number.
like, I changed my number and I said, no, this is not enough. And then I changed it again in
Yeah.
the 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I didn't speak to anyone for a whole year.
Wow.
It damaged me that bad. And I think it's only in the last 3 years I really forgave that girl. Because what that girl did to me was so wicked and bad. It really made me change perspectives on my friendships. Because if you're my friend, I'm going to take you as a sister.
And you know what? Just before you finish, like, I think what I've learned about you, yeah, because we've spoken about situations, it's made me realize, Joyce, you're someone that if you're my friend, there's a level of loyalty I expect.
Period.
And I've had to learn about you, like, it is what it is. And you know what's so crazy? I get it. You pick a side. Like, it's kind of like your path. If you're my friend, you got to be loyal to me, or that's it. Because sometimes when you play like I'm not involved, I don't want to, I get it. Like, I think
That's not my cup of tea.
Yeah, so I think you got to understand, like, you got to read with friendship, understand your friend, understand the level. If you can't be that kind of person to that friend, you have to know then, okay, it won't be a friendship like that.
And that's
but
the
vice
thing.
versa. Like,
there are some people who have friendships and it's like they are okay with hanging around with their friend, hanging around people they don't like. You know, those people, they're so mature and it's like, yeah, you know, you're not really involved in the situation. So like, I wouldn't expect you to be involved. But you see me, don't try that. If you're my friend and you know somebody's hurt me or upset me, I don't expect you to be rude to the person.
Yeah.
But I sure as hell don't expect you to be sitting down having steak and chips and a champagne over lunch at the Ivy. I just don't.
And you know what was crazy for me as well in that situation? I felt like when I felt, okay, cool, in this situation I'm in the wrong and like I get why people wouldn't want to talk to me. I found it more weird when certain people would still be cool with me. That's what I was a bit like, nah, like I'd rather, do you know what? I'd rather the energy. If you don't like me, just don't like me and be loud about it.
Yeah.
Don't do the fake just to be calm, but you know that me and this person, it's not a thing anymore. I'd rather it that way. We don't have to hate each other, but let's just be real with it. Like, your loyalties lie with this person, not with me. So let's just keep it as that. So
and
I
again,
get that.
I feel like there's also one thing I've realized, there's also different levels of friendship as well.
Yeah.
I feel like one thing that I did that was bad was I used to play people to the same expectations.
Yeah.
But there's different levels of friendship. So there's some people that were cool, were friends, but that level of loyalty where you carry your fights on my head, and I carry your fights on my head as well. You carry your fights on your head. There's certain people that you fit into that category, and then you have the friends that say, okay, we're cool, we party, we hang out, we gist, and then but that's it. And then you have your acquaintances, and then you have, you know, the rest of the world, right?
And don't you feel like as well with the industry, like you have to really learn that, especially if you didn't come in with a strong group outside. Like, anyone that's coming in this industry without a strong group that's not in it, that have their back, you have to really understand that you have to put people as what they are. You can't expect loyalty from everyone.
There is no loyalty in this industry, and I had to learn that the hard, bitter and ugly way. There are some people that will sit on your couch and be oh my god oh my god and then they'll go be doing video about you the next week.
It happens.
Yeah.
And then you'd obviously think like we're like
You'll be
you would
thinking,
think we're
"Bro,
cool. Like
we're
what?
cool."
Yeah.
We built a good rapport. We shared.
Yeah.
We expressed ourselves.
Yeah.
We had a little key.
Yeah.
I like you. I respect what you do.
Yeah.
But trust me, these situations and these conversations make me think this is a workplace.
Yeah.
And a lot of times in the space, people are your colleagues.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's very different. People would see it very differently because you're probably thinking, right, these lot are keen. And
Yeah.
so who are the people that you would consider your friends in the industry? Why are you laughing?
Because it's like, I feel like if, 3 to 4 people.
Okay.
That I would say, like, when I say friends, as in like if I was actually like in a situation I felt like I need genuine advice or I was going through something and I needed help, that would be there. I can only count 3 people.
Who's the 3?
You're one of them. Is that all right? That's enough. I can say you're one of them.
So you're not gonna mention the
No.
Okay, do you know what? As long as I'm one of them.
Who's yours? How many do you have? Yeah, who's yours? Because if I have, when I say like really, like if I was going through something, like God forbid I lost a family member or like financial aid or like something in my relationship, that people that know what's going on in my life, like, and have known what like I just went through, like, you know how hard
You'd call me?
Yeah, I'd call you. I'm like, oh my God, Joyce, like,
I'd give you money.
yeah, babe, I'm broke. Can you send me some of that cocktails and take my money right now?
I'm gonna give you money, girl.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna give you money. Yeah, unfortunately, I've really had I used to take everybody as my friend. Like, everybody's my friend, because to me, we're human beings.
Yeah, you know, when we weren't born in this world to be alone, like we need companionship, like we need that. So how many of you got? Like when you're in some serious trouble, like as in, you know, like how you call me that day, you're like, Maz, can you? And I was like, yeah, that kind of level. That will drop whatever they're doing and they'll be like, yeah, I'll help you.
Do you know what? And this is more of a me thing.
Yeah.
But I do consider you as a friend, but I probably wouldn't call you if I needed something because it's just a pride thing.
Is it?
Honestly.
That's so mad. Why?
I don't know. I'm just...
but what level though? You know, obviously that level, what that other one wasn't that deep. It was kind of like, can you drop what you're doing? Like, can you help me with this? But what are the levels? So financially, you wouldn't call me?
No.
Why?
I wouldn't call anyone.
So you want to suffer?
Honestly,
Joyce, you know,
I had a whole year when I was so broke, and I did my whole family didn't know about it till the year after.
Is it?
Yeah.
Joyce, you know, like I feel like obviously as I'm learning the word, like pride is a lot of things that like send people to hell. Like it's mad. No, it is.
Nah, guys, no, I know it, man. I'm not even trying to motherfucker hear this.
Okay, cool. But Joyce,
she said, you see,
and unforgiveness.
Do you know what?
Just so you know,
Maz is in this new era, and I love it.
But you don't love it.
I love it. Maz is like, Joyce, you know, if you do that, you're gonna go to hell. It's just like,
because I love it. I don't want you to go to hell. I love it.
I just don't. You're just gonna go to hell, and I'm just like, girl, please. I love the new journey you're on, sister.
Well, I'm not there yet.
But just please. Or she'll say something like, like I saw your video today. To be honest, it made me check my heart a little bit. But then I was like, girl,
calm down.
She's like, yeah, obviously, like I was in the gym, yeah, and I just wanted to like show my body and my biceps and stuff, and my bum, and like obviously God just convicted me, and He was like, why are you showing your bum? And like obviously, like I was thinking about it because I was trying to live a holy life, and I don't want to go to hell. And I'm like, me that shaking my bum. Me that shaking my bum. Where will I go? Where am I gonna go?
Joyce, don't. Oh,
I said that made me check my heart. I'll be like, damn, I'll be shaking my ass a lot, man. Shit.
Well, that's good.
It did make me check myself. I said maybe I should start shaking my bum less.
That's a good start.
Maybe I should reduce the bum shaking.
That's a good start. But pride. So back to pride. But Joyce, do you know what? Like, I think. Do you know what I think? Yeah.
Go on.
Let me think about this. I get why, because it's like once you be in a state of like vulnerability, I think that's what it is. You don't want to be vulnerable to people, because the worst thing about being vulnerable is people can throw that back in your face. Facts. And when you've had that done to you in the past, you've got this barrier where it's like, nah, that feeling of when you break your walls down, you let someone know, especially when you're in need of something, and they they have that power, first of all, because people love the power flex. And then once it comes down to and they throw that back in your face, that feeling, you don't want to do that. You don't want to go through that again. So I understand why you'd probably feel like I don't want someone to know when I'm down. But I think the more people have been able to have their moments, it makes you realize that everyone is down. Everyone has their moments, and
we're
it's
going
like
through it.
We're here to help. Like, what's the point? What's the point of being humans? We can't help each other. Like, I don't get it. We all actually walk in the same thing. Like, we get it. So don't ever feel like that. You can always ask me for anything, Joyce. Like, for the future.
Man,
No,
really?
genuinely, yeah. Like anything. Even if you feel like mad. Oh well, you did ask me to do your makeup, and I said no.
Can you see?
But that one, I don't like doing makeup. It had nothing to do with you. I was like, oh, Joyce, I can't. No, you asked me to curl your hair.
Yeah, I just curl my hair.
Okay, but I think that's different. Like for a do or die situation, I feel like you can curl your hair.
Do you know,
but
can I just say, speaking of curling hair,
Yeah.
because I'm fed up of you, because I feel like you're like literally definition of DIY girly. You could do your own makeup, you could do your own hair. Like me and Snoochie Shy were talking about your video where you had the blonde hair and you pulled the wig cap down to your mouth and cut eyes out. I was thinking, this girl's just showing off, ain't she?
Do you know what it is? It's dramatics. You know, I was watching this TikTok thing, everyone should listen to it. Like, he was saying, like, if you are doing something, you need to find your technique of it. What's your standout moment of it? So everyone can technically lay a wig, but who's pulling the thing down? I thought, I would do it.
So it's just for drama.
I feel like when you pull it down, it makes it a little bit more tighter so that it gives you that facelift. The main point is, like, we know when you have a wig, it gives you a snatch. But when you pull it down, it gives you more of a snatch because it stretches, and then when you pull it back.
Because the fact that you know how to barrel curl your hair, you know how to do
the edge. Did you not barrel curl your hair yourself?
I tried.
Gorgeous.
I don't know. It's not good as yours. Don't be dramatic.
But babe, I don't even think this is good.
I'm wearing a hat.
No, but it's practice though.
So really and truly, the lace is not laid, but the hat is really covering it. I can't even lie. Just know, if you ever see me wearing a hat on the show, it's because underneath looks like a bumper clad.
Yeah, sure.
It looks like a bumper clad. But you know how to do all the makeup stuff and all the
thingy stuff.
It's the hair one that gets to me. You know how to cut your own layers and stuff. I don't know how to do that.
Do you know what, Joyce? Is just practice. I know it sounds really cliche, but it is practice. Like, think about it. You had to practice getting confident to be able to do what you do now. Like, sometimes I think when I see her, how does she do that? Like, with different guests, like different energies. I like your the King Promise, Shally Poppy. I think, whoa, you don't seem nervous at all. Like, how do you do that?
I'd be nervous. I want to poo.
See, like, it's practice, but because you've been doing it and it's like who you are. It's hard not to do it right. So I think, yeah.
Question of the week. We have question of the week, and question of the week this week is, what is your friendship ick? So,
I've got quite a few.
do you know what? Maz, what is your friendship icks?
Okay, can I give you 5? Is that doing too much?
Yeah.
Okay, number 1 is friendship icks are you like your friend being... Oh, okay, how do I do this? Okay, friendship icks is friends that want you to do well but not better than them. I think that's really, like, that's bad. Like, I hate that.
Do we do the 5 and then break down each one, or do we do the one French? Or do we do it at a time?
Babe, it's your show. You take control.
Friends that want you to do well but don't want you to do better than them.
Yeah, and I feel like it's when you have a friend, like, this is something that I think this is something that I've really learned. Like, when you have had a friend that genuinely wants you to win and supports you, it's out of this world. So when you get into friendships or you're around friendships where you can sense that isn't the case, it's so annoying, especially when maybe for you support no matter what, you cheer someone on and you're just always there, like, their pivotal moments. So when you feel that you don't get that energy back, it's always a bit like, especially when you've experienced no competition, a friendship or a friendship that really wants you to win at all costs. And I think if you have that in this industry, hold on to it tight, because unfortunately, I don't know what it is, there's so much room, and it's such a shame that we don't bring each other up together, because I feel like the boys do. The boys do. We were talking about this. Like, I feel like one thing I respect about the boys is that they don't see each other as they don't see each other as competition, so much so that they'll try to stunt somebody else's growth. Oh, that's the best way to just say it.
Because you can see, like, competitive nature is normal, but it's more competitive for you to aspire to do better.
Yeah,
like if I see you doing something, like for example, I think you're amazing at makeup and hair, and I'm going to be like, Mariam, you're good at this hair thing. Go, me too. Let me jump on the hair thing.
Yeah.
I'm using you as inspiration
And then it'll be
to
like,
do
Joyce,
better.
let's do a video together.
Yeah.
Like it's like that.
Collaboration.
Yeah.
But it's not like, oh, Mariam is doing hair and stuff, so I'm gonna try stop her bag, or I'm gonna try, like, when I get into the hair level, or the other way around. Like, let's just say I decided, Maz, I want to start doing makeup. You're like, oh yeah, you know, makeup is banging.
As if I'm the only one that's supposed to do makeup, like.
And then now I'm coming up, and then you're now you're trying to tell people, trying to be like, nah, I'm the queen bee in the makeup space. Joyce can't be here with me. Like, that kind of energy is something that unfortunately I see a lot in the ladies, and not sure why that is, but I really wish we could be a lot more unified in that sense.
Like I can't remember who I was talking about it with. I can't remember, but then it's such a shame because when you see like sidemen, they have business together, they do all these things, like they do really cool ventures, they always do videos together. It's just nice. And I think what people love is natural chemistry. So when you have natural chemistry with people, it's nice to see. So it makes people that have friendship groups like, we can do this, we can start YouTube, like it's inspiring. So it kind of it's sad when the girls just, for some reason, I don't know why, it's not just the same.
It's
sometimes.
I agree. I definitely agree. And I think even outside of the industry and in working places, I remember I was watching a story time on TikTok where this girl announced that she was having a promotion. Yeah. And then basically, so this girl on TikTok was having, she told her friends that she got promoted for a job, and they said to her, let's go to dinner to celebrate. So the girl went to the toilet, and one of the friends on the table put something in her drink to poison her.
No, Joyce,
Now, as she was coming out of the toilet, there was a guy that had walked past their table and had seen her drop the drink. So the guy said, hey, babe, I don't know like who you guys are, but don't drink that drink that they put on the table because I saw them put something in the drink.
Why are people so wicked?
So the girl went back to the table and she took the drink and she said, I'm not drinking it. And obviously, but she did it in a style like someone didn't just tell her. She goes, no, you should drink it. We're celebrating. Come on, girl, have a cocktail, babe. Go out and drink it. And she was like, I'm not drinking it. She said, in fact, you drink it. So she now tried to make the girl to drink the drink. She goes, no, I'm not drinking it. Then the girl now confessed, yeah, you always get all the opportunities. Yeah, put something in your motherfucking drink. You're always banging. You always think you're too nice. You always think I said, blood of Jesus, blood of Jesus, blood of Jesus, blood of Jesus. In Jesus' name, we will not have bad friends that will poison us. Amen. In Jesus' name. Bombo clad. But it's true. And again, you've seen it happen to me in this space. I've been friends with a lot of people when I first started. We're all on the same page. Then I took off. The show was doing amazing. And I started looking around thinking, people, like, the girls that would check up on me, stop checking on me. And I will even hit them up. Hey, girl, what's going on? Like, people don't like it. The minute they see that you're doing better than them, all of a sudden it changes. That can't be for everyone because, again, I've spoken about Mariam and how important and how much our friendship means to me because when I first started, you championed me.
Yeah, because you're lit.
And you championed me when I had nothing to show you and I had nothing to offer you. That's why this friendship is so dear to me.
That made me cry.
Honestly, like, I really hold you very dearly because I was so early on when I first started.
But this is the thing, though. This is what I understand. If someone's good at something or if someone has... Okay, we'll get into that. But if someone's good at something, what does it take to just rally them on? Like the same things, we're all trying to make it. Yeah. And especially as black women, we know how hard it is. Yeah. So why are we dragging each other down? Like, let's all lift each other together. Like, I don't get it. If someone's good at someone, let their glory shine. Like, just cheer them on because I also believe like you know, there's a thing about the seeds you sow.
Yeah.
Like, we're all going to come to a day where it's like your heart, the seeds. If you have a natural, malicious heart and you are not happy for
If you're
people,
wicked and bad,
it'll show the way
Yeah.
you age, how whatever. It will show. Let's be real.
girl, you look old because you're wicked and bad.
It will show. So it takes 2 seconds to let someone know that, nah, you're lit and you deserve to be in this space because you're lit.
Nah, that means, but not
Yeah.
every girl and not every woman are like
that,
you,
yeah.
where you would champion someone that you just see because they're good.
Yeah.
Like some of it, they have to be good, but it's being backed with metrics and numbers and hierarchy. Okay, but let's move on to number 2. Number 2 of your friendship icks.
Do you know what is a friendship ick of mine is a friendship, like people that lack of communication.
Yeah.
So when I say lack of communication, I feel like have like messaging someone, they don't reply back, and you're congratulating. It's rude. Like
How often? So when we mean communication, I want you to elaborate because some
Like-
people be like, some people are busy. Or,
No, I get, do you know what? I understand mental breaks and social breaks, but so many issues can be resolved with communication. So, you know, we're girls, like we're humans, we have insecure moments. You think, is everything okay? Like, is this person mad at me just for the fact that they're not responding, not knowing they're going through something? But because you haven't communicated that, I'm your friend. Like, just say, babe, I need a couple of days. Like, I'm not airing you. I'm just not in a good headspace. When you have that, the ghosting thing, it's a thing. And I get we're adults and I get, you know, you don't owe anyone something, but you do. If someone's your friend and someone that cares about it, someone actually taking time out of their day and their stuff that they're going through, because you're not the only, can we just stop this? Like, you're not the only person that, like, you're not the only person as well that goes through stuff. Everyone has their demons. Everyone has their trials. But if someone can take a minute out of their trials to check in on you, and you can't just say, babe, I'm so sorry right now. So I've been off, but I just having me time. I'm just need a minute. I don't want to be in socials. There's no respect. So where's that level of respect as friends? Because if a guy done that to you, it's a madness. You get in your feels. You know what it feels like?
Yeah.
So have that same level of respect for someone that's your friend. That's someone that when it comes down to it, especially in socials, they're the ones that will ride for you. They're the ones that will come and check in on you. So I don't like friendships that communication is not there. Like, that's an ick for me. If you're someone that just goes or you can't communicate that, sorry, I'm not here for it, because it's one-sided then.
Yeah. And you know what? I feel like I had this conversation with Jack the other week, and I feel like it's important that as ladies, we start navigating our friendships as similar to how we navigate relationships.
Yeah, I agree.
In a sense where, especially when we have people, when we're bringing people close to us, I feel like it's important to have a checklist of expectations from your friendship group. And if they're not in alignment, that person doesn't need to be close to you.
Yeah.
You see me? I'm the type of friend that I want to speak to. I'm a phone call type of person. I like to chat on the phone. I'm somebody that has a certain level of loyalty I expect a certain level of loyalty from my friendships, and not everybody is like that. Some people, true. They're very chill with their friendships. They're low maintenance. You speak to them 3 times a month, and that's fine. You will see each other for lunch. After lunch, we go again in the next 3 months, and I have friends like that. But I'm not as close to, I don't put so much pressure on our relationship, because again, we're talking about the hierarchy of friendships. You can't be in my close circle if that is your style of friendship.
So I was in a friendship group where I realized that their level of hierarchy for me was a lot higher than I guess I gave them.
Yeah.
And it was showed because I think that person was more of a reach out person, like send really deep messages. And sometimes it's such a shame, like, you're just not that person for them.
Yeah.
And I think it caused a lot of issues, because I think there was a situation where they expected something from me. And in that moment, I was thinking, why are you making this such a big deal? Like, to me, it's not that deep, because I'm thinking, we're friends, like I care about you, but that level, for me, I already have that for about 2 people, that undying, that I'm going to drop anything for you, whatever's going on. I don't have that for like 10 people.
Yeah.
So I think sometimes you have to reevaluate, like, the levels, like you said. Like, if someone see me like that, okay, I need to actually let them know.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm not this kind of person, so you just have to expect this. And I think communication, you have to let people know the levels, because sometimes people be expecting high levels and it's like,
it's not mutual.
It's not mutual,
babe. Sorry.
Yeah. So.
And I feel that, and I feel like it's a hard one, because I feel like I feel like sometimes you get friends like that because they low-key idolize you.
You know what? I'm not gonna disagree with that. It's not even in a cocky way.
Yeah.
It's kind of a way where it's like they like you so much, they want to be around you a lot. They like your energy. They like not what they can gain, like how they feel around you, the perks, you know?
The perks,
yeah. And not in a way like, oh, I'm amazing, but it's like I know which friends that I can, like, I know what, when I'm with this friend, like, this means this.
Yeah,
you get
this
it? Like,
means
let's
this.
be real.
Yeah.
yeah.
What's the third one? So the third friendship ick
is sorry, when you're around boys, that is a big ick. There's one more after this that I hate, but the third one is you can tell a lot about your friend when they're around guys, and how they treat you around guys, or how they act around the guys. And one thing about me, I'm not really, you know, there's some girls that are really good with guys, like can have guy friends. Like, I'm not really like that. They end up fancying me, and you know, that's just long. But like, it just doesn't really work for me. So, but I don't like even if I have a friend and there's guys, there's just this weird energy. I don't like that, where you're maybe a joke around the guys, or maybe you're someone that I don't like. Not pimp you out, but like you're just there to be like, is it weird to say that?
What do you mean? Go on.
Not pimp out, but like, I don't like where I think it's a friendship. If you're someone that's quite good with guys, but then you bring me around guys, and it just is like, I'm just there for like as in, oh, Maz is here for this. Like,
no,
there's
sorry,
no
because
friendship.
we need to sit at the table.
Like, there's no friendship aspect of it. It's just kind of like on a, how do I explain it? Okay,
so it's like you're the friend, so the friend that brings the hot friend out to look more cool.
Not cool, but like, as in, I'll probably put out. I've had that at like college.
What do you mean put out?
Like, as in, oh yeah, you could probably sleep with my friend Maz. Like, yeah, I've had
no,
that in college before.
Hell no.
Because there'll be girls that love that.
Hell no. Am I bringing my friend out to be pimped out?
There'll be girls that love the fact that they got the boys. Because when I was at college, I had this experience. It was just so weird. They're a boys girl. They love that I am the big I am of the boys.
Yeah.
And then, because obviously when you're not like that, you're more like, you know, you're calm. They bring you around the boys, and then it's like to pimp you out. It's weird. Like, I don't know if anyone's ever experienced that. Like,
I think that's a pretty girl thing, because like that's a pretty girl thing. Because
you're a pretty girl.
I've never been pimped out before.
I haven't been pimped out, but I feel like I was getting pimped out.
I would, obviously we are general friends, but sometimes you have hot friends that, you know, like, if you bring your hot friends out, you get on the table. Like, it doesn't even matter how we got on the table. Someone, like, out of us three,
we'll get in that club. I'm telling you now.
When we get to the club, at least one of us will get us on the table. Butter poppers. But in terms of like being around pretty girls because I'm trying to impress the man.
Yeah, I think that's as in like pimp. That's what I mean. That
okay, I get what you mean.
Like,
no, so it's more for the man them. So it's like, oh yeah, you know, man them, I got you. You know, I got all the paintings.
Yeah,
come to the crib. You know, I got some girls lined up for you.
Joyce,
that's hell. Sorry, can I just say, moving forward, I don't want to say hell anymore, or telling people to go to hell. So
I love this.
If I say it and have a little spiel like this, it's because I'm trying to change. And if anyone's listening to this podcast and is copying me when I say hell or go to hell, you need to change. Sorry, because I'm also changed. We will not go to hell in Jesus' name.
Amen.
But okay, I see that. But again, I think generally what's annoying is girls who change around boys. Period.
Yeah.
I hate pick me girls, pick me shirts.
Okay, define a pick me girl, because someone says to me, Maz, you'll pick me because I'm quite traditional. Like, my views are very much like, I get, like, sometimes I feel like sometimes we are harsh on the boys. There's that, what would you define as pick me then? Because that's why I was called a pick me.
For me, I feel like a pick me is a woman who bases her ideologies not on facts or not what is out there, but on appeasing a man. Okay. So they tend to stick, you know, sometimes there's a lot of concepts that men say that just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And you know it doesn't make any sense, sister.
But you're still.
But because it's what a man said, and you are so insecure in yourself that you want to be a yes man for a guy that doesn't want to to be with you, you're now agreeing. You're now being agreeable.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a pick me is also somebody who, how do I even word this? A pick me is someone who everything they do surrounds the applause of men.
Yeah, perfect way to define it. Yeah,
a pick me is someone that does something for the applause of a man.
Yeah.
Whether that's the things that they say, whether that's how they act, whether that's how in their behavior. If you're somebody that does things for the applause of men, you're a pick me.
Yeah.
You're a pick me, and they should pick you.
Yeah.
Because you want to be picked so bad. So that pick me is like, pick me. Let me suck your
Yeah.
Like, you want to be picked so bad, you are willing to be agreeable with some barbaric things.
Yeah.
I think it's different when you're like you're talking about traditional roles and stuff. It doesn't make you a pick me to want to be traditional, because where it's coming from is from a certain structure and standard that you grew up in.
That's true.
But you are a pick me if a guy saying something mad on Twitter or on Instagram, and you're in the comments like, yes, King, I totally agree with what you say, like, or you make statements that you know will get the applause of men,
even though you know it's not,
even though you
logically right, like,
even though you know you're a fool and you're stupid to say it. Yeah, I just feel like it's okay if a woman goes to work for 15 hours a day and comes home and cooks for her man. Why can't you cook for 2 hours extra when you've just had a 15-hour shift? That's your king. That's your king. You should look after your man. And but guys will be in the comments like, yeah, a queen, a queen. And she's there like, wow, they want me. Yeah. They want me. Validation. Listen, and guess what? You still ain't married.
Ooh.
They still ain't put no ring on your finger.
Ooh.
And that is, ladies and gentlemen, is what a pick me, Sha.
I think you explained that very well. I'm not
Thank
gonna
you.
lie. My last one, friendship ick.
Go on.
I don't know if it ties into the same thing when I was talking about accountability.
Mm-hmm.
I do find it like, okay, cool. This is
anger, frustration.
This ick. Do you know what? This is kind of like a personality ick, if anything. Like, I don't like this trait. So whether it's in a relationship or in a friendship, but in a friendship, I don't like being in a friendship or having a friendship with someone that they can't realize when they're in the wrong. Oof. And that victim mentality. Victim mentality. Yeah. That's a friendship ick of mine. Victim mentality. People that can like flip a situation, make up something in their head, and then boom, you've done something.
Woe is me.
And it's just like, no. And it's like, I don't like the fact that I can't. I should be able to have a friendship and tell my friend when they're in the wrong. And my friend should be able to take it. Even if in that moment they're like, you know, right now, babe, I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to hear that. But we're adults. I'm sorry. When you're past the age of like 21, like past the age of 21, you should be able to take in if someone as a friend is telling you, you have this behavior that I don't like, or you got this behavior that upsets me. Take it in. If I'm your friend, why don't I want to upset my friend? And if it's something that's actually not good, I need to learn how to like change. If I can't check my friend, we can't be friends. That's an ick. If I can't tell you, Joyce, I feel like you're taking this a bit too far. I feel like you've been a bit dramatic. I didn't like how you handled this situation. And you can't just be like, you know what? I hear you, sister. Like, okay, cool. Next time, then I don't want to be your friend, because that means it's just too, what's the word? How do I explain? You lack awareness. Yeah,
you lack self-awareness.
Self-awareness.
And I think here's the problem with people like that, with friends like that. When you have friends like that who are the problem, or who lack self-awareness, who lack accountability, what you find is everyone else is the problem, everyone else is the issue, and then you find them friendship hopping. Yeah. You find them people hopping. Oh, this person did this to me. I don't like them, I don't want to be their friend anymore, or they fall out. Every day fallout. I'm not friends with this person anymore. I'm not friends with that person anymore.
Yeah.
This person is not my guy. This person is not my G. This person is not my boy. And when you look at it, it's like, how do you every couple of months fall out with people?
Yeah.
And you still are not seeing that you have a part to play in these friendships not functioning.
Yeah.
I personally don't understand it.
That's exactly why I feel like when I just fell out of everyone, I said, okay, cool, Maz, you're the problem in this situation.
Yeah.
You can't just be like,
I used to be like that as well.
You have to take account, because you'll never change, first of all, and then you'll never be better. Like you don't want to be the same person. And it's such a shame, because when I was talking to my mum about it, my mum was like, it's so funny, because in friendships, you say 10 years of friendship, right? There's a period where everything's perfect, but there gets to a point where maybe you get to a version of yourself that is not good. You get to a version, like the 10 years will be amazing. Let's say 8 out of that 10 year, perfect. You know, you're finding yourself, everyone's still finding yourself, whatever. And then you get to that 8 year point, 9 year point where maybe you turn a little bit. Maybe you've been indulging in things that have changed you, and you don't even realize that in that moment. You don't even realize that there's things that maybe you've taken board that's making you change, or, you know, you'll hang around with other people that's influencing how you've been brought up and how your friendship dynamic works. So if you can't in that moment like be able to be like, actually, like this period was good, what has happened from this period to this that's escalated all this, that's made me keep messing up my friendships, or that's made me just lose all my friends, you have to get to a point where it's like, it's not coincidence. Like, you can't, you're the problem. Like, and if you can't, you know, get rid of the prides, if you can't get rid of pride, if you can't just take a minute and just look at yourself and say, okay, these things keep happening in the same, like, how many times?
The same cycle.
Okay, what am I now doing wrong?
Yeah.
Because I can't keep blaming Dick, Tom and Harry for everything.
Facts.
It has to be me. So you've got to get to a point where it's like, okay, man, maybe I need to start listening when people are trying to tell me something.
Yeah.
And instead of taking a defense, see it as, actually, they care about me,
they
love me, and they want the best for me, and they don't want the friendship to end. If I always see it as this thing, if someone doesn't tell you something, they don't care about you. Yeah. If they keep stum and let you carry on with your craziness, they don't care about you. But if you have people that want to tell you about yourself because, like, you're moving mad, this isn't normal, like, I care about you, just take it, just listen.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe. Yeah.
Subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe.
Subscribe.
I think everyone that's listening to this should be very concerned with people that just tell you good things.
I agree. I agree with you on that.
You should be very concerned if you're looking at your friendship with somebody and you've been with a friend a good amount of times
and they can't,
and when you think about it, they're like, has this girl ever pulled me up on anything, like, or does she back me all the time?
Yeah.
When I asked her, does my breath smell, and she's never said yes.
Joyce,
or my wig is shifting,
lipstick on the teeth, like,
and she didn't say anything.
She didn't say nothing. Look at that, sideways.
Or you should actually start thinking about it, because again, some people don't have it in them to tell you the truth. But I think you should be concerned if you have someone to call you, that you call a friend, who cannot tell you the truth, because only a true friend, if somebody loves you, they will hold you accountable to the things that you are doing wrong.
I agree. And do you know what, like reflecting back now, you know, like you said this, there was a moment where someone like kind of basically someone like told me how they felt about a situation, and then but before they told me that situation, I kind of sent just like an apology, because I think it takes a lot of courage, guts, to be able to actually apologize. And I think that's a lot of people don't realize, like, apologize. If you know you've done something wrong, just own it and apologize. And they said something to me, and in that moment I was a bit like, it came across really judgmental.
Okay.
But now that obviously time has gone past and I just reflect in that moment, I think, do you know what? If this person didn't care about that situation or care about me or how I handled it, they would have just made me feel like what happened was fine. And that's not a good person. You have to be able to tell someone like, this is wrong, because you're not supposed to repeat mistakes. When you make a mistake or you do something wrong, especially when you say sorry about it, the whole point is you've learned from it, you move on, and you don't do it again.
Yeah.
So that comes back to that cycle of someone's not telling this person that they're doing something wrong. They keep doing it again and again and again, and it'll get to a point where if something keeps happening over and over again and you can't nip it in the bud quite early, it's so much harder to change that person or make them realize, because it's like, imagine how to explain it. It's like makeup. Imagine you have makeup, you just don't take the makeup off, and it's building and building and building. Do you know how much harder it is to take that makeup off, because you've held it on for so long, it's becoming part of your skin now. It's so encrusted in you. And that is like with behaviors, with friendships, or people in general. If you can't tell them and they can't look at themselves to take it off, they'll keep repeating it, and that behavior just won't chip. It won't go away. So
win or bin. So we are gonna move on. Oh God, I'm so licky.
Really?
Yeah, because you wouldn't know that because you're drinking mocktails. Are they actually mocktails?
Yeah. But Joyce, to make you feel better, like I could have a glass of wine if I wanted to. Just one glass though.
One glass. We got really drunk the other night at
Was it
the YouTube. But you're changing. I love that.
Yeah, I had to like convict myself. I can't keep doing that.
Conviction.
Conviction.
Right. We are going to play win or bin. So I'm going to give you a topic of conversation, and you are going to tell me whether it's a win or a bin and why.
Okay, girl.
So, win or bin, inviting your ex to your wedding.
Bin.
Straight bin.
You can't. Do you know how disrespectful that is? Do you know how mad that is? No, you're taking the piece. That's
why.
You can't invite your ex to the wedding, even if you're friends. Think about it, right? If you obviously had sex with your ex, you're basically showing like your man is gonna be thinking he literally laid you down. Like, nah. And it's I wouldn't bring my ex to my wedding, no matter how cool we are. It's just a level of respect for my husband. Like, and this is not boyfriend. This is not boyfriend. This is husband. Yeah, like as in we're now one body. So now this one body is now seeing the body that we also shared with. No way.
Do you know what? Not gonna lie, yeah.
Is it you would?
No, I would.
Joyce.
Okay, is it the fact that I slept with? What if it's an ex I didn't sleep with?
Still.
Okay, I'm gonna bin it.
Unless it was like, for example, like say year 7, like max just before uni. Just before uni, it was maybe like you went out a couple of dates, and your husband doesn't even babe. You can't. No, it's no.
Even a couple of dates.
No, because I feel like at my wedding, I've learned I want an intimate wedding. It'll be people that my partner knows and I know.
Yeah.
And if my partner would not be cool with someone that I've either been intimate with or had a relationship with at our wedding. I just know that for a fact. So
I'm gonna say bin. I'm gonna say bin because I think if it was the other foot, I would feel some type of way if there was some girls that was jumping on my husband before we got married.
Yeah, and you're just there at my wedding.
But then again, sometimes you need to, what did they say? Lay a table with your enemies on it.
I don't get that. What do you mean?
What's that? Wait. He prepares the table before me in the presence of my enemies.
Ooh,
sometimes you need to sometimes your enemies need to see you shine.
They can see me shine on Instagram.
Like, imagine,
Oh, Joyce was
imagine that ex that broke your heart.
Yeah.
That fool.
But then that means you're not over that ex, Joyce.
No, wait. What if I'm over here, but I need to have the last laugh?
No, you don't need to have the last. You do have the last laugh because
you're getting married. Can you imagine the guy that done you so dirty?
But you shouldn't care. Ugly? Do you know why you shouldn't care? You have someone that's so much
I don't care,
better.
but I'm also petty.
Don't be petty.
Imagine that ex and he's just there in the seats,
No, he won't be.
single and listening to Fresh Off It
No,
podcast
what will
while
happen,
you're...
Joyce? What will happen? You'll be in your Lamborghini with your man, okay? With that big ring, okay? So he didn't even need, and that wedding would have been all over Instagram, all over Twitter. You're gonna drive past him, and then you're just gonna drive past him. You're like, oh, sorry, I'm just with my husband, and that's the petty. That's when you can be petty. But do not invite him to your wedding.
Okay, I won't invite him to my wedding. Can I ask you a question? Yes. Yeah, obviously we're talking about weddings, and do you regret not keeping your virginity before marriage?
100%.
I kind of lie. I kind of can't lie. As I'm getting older, I kind of regret it, you know.
Do you know what's so funny, Joyce? Like it's so mad. Like as I understand what sex means to God and what sexual morality is, I just feel like, whoa, like I've just opened myself to so many like demons without even realizing. Are we going there?
Oh God, no. This is cocktails and takeaways. This is not Mountain on Fire Ministries.
Okay, let me not get too deep. But
get too deep.
But listen to this, yeah. I wish I had saved my virginity because I feel like if I hadn't had sex, there'll be so many things I wouldn't have done or been open to so many things. You know what I mean? So and now understanding what marriage means and the union, I just feel, I would have loved to just actually...
Wait, I don't want to say regret. I feel like regret is too a strong word. Like, I wish I never done it. Because obviously it's a part of life. I know, not disappointed either. I not disappointed. I always have disappointed, but I do.
I don't know what y'all were disappointed.
But I do wish if I was to go back, I should have waited. And I think from my thing, yes, you're right. There is spiritual complications from having sex before marriage. But I feel like it's annoying because now you have something to compare to. Yeah. And I was at church. Big up my Bumba Clark Church. Woo! The Brook Place every Bumba Clark time. Like my pastor, Pastor Oscar, one love. Yeah. So I was at church and they had these special guests who were marriage counselors, Christian marriage counselors. Yeah. And they had people opening dilemmas, right? Ooh. And it was private. She was like, I'm really upset because I'm really frustrated because I don't feel like my husband is having sex with me like in the way that I want to. He's not, sexually active. Like he likes to have sex like 2 or 3 times a day and two or three times a month. Okay. Sorry, 2 or 3 times a month. And she's somebody who likes to gra. She's active, you know what I'm saying? But she doesn't feel satisfied because her husband is not as active as her. Yeah. And he was saying this is the problem with sex before marriage, because when you have sex before marriage, you have other experiences. Yeah. And when Tunde, your boy, was pinning you on the wall and spinning you,
pulling that hair,
smacking that ass, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, penis. Okay. And you were out in the world having a good time. Yeah. Now you're in a marriage, you're in a secure marriage.
You have an expectation.
And your husband is not pinning you and giving you breakfast, lunch, and dinner, penis. Now you think it's a problem in your marriage. Yeah. And I was thinking about it, I said it's true, because when I lost my virginity at 15, I thought that was the pinnacle of sex. Like, if you don't know any better, you think,
that's amazing.
Clark, this is what it is. Then, as I started to see the world, as I started to grow up and have different experiences, I said, wow. Then I realized, no, like my first experience didn't bang like that. It didn't bang as hard as I thought. Yeah. So I think that's the only reason why, because one thing I would hate is I would hate to come into a marriage and I'm disappointed because he's not. And trust me, I had a similar conversation with a married woman on the show. If you guys wheel it back. And she said she didn't come out. She's in a Christian marriage, and she said that she wished she went to a marriage counselor to talk about sex beforehand, because now the experiences that she had when she wasn't married, when she was getting her back blown and her legs bent, she's not getting it in her marriage, and she's not fulfilled. Okay. So that's the only reason why I would say.
What did the counselor give her advice what to do?
I think they basically said you have to just deal with it because you're in a marriage now. You can't
deal with it as in they've spoken about it.
I think what she said,
I would have thought, like, you just tell your husband, I'm not gonna lie, baby.
She didn't give advice because there wasn't any the context was vague, which I respect. She didn't say, okay, so how many times are you having sex?
Yeah.
Because she said, I don't feel fulfilled in our sex. We're not having enough sex and the sex not fun. Yeah. But what context is that? Because there's some people that they like sodomy.
Yeah.
You know? That's so it's like, what range of sex are we talking about here?
Ooh, okay. I think it all depends. Okay, so what were you going to say?
Because let's just say you like BDSM.
What's BDSM?
Bondage, dominatrix, Mr. Sex.
Okay.
Let's just say you like being tied up and you like being choked and you like you like being put in a cage.
Can I say something then?
Go on.
Okay, I think it all depends on it depends on your marriage, right?
Yeah.
So if you're in a Christian marriage,
yeah,
from what I've been reading and learning is that it doesn't matter if you're married and having sex. God just doesn't want you to sex is not meant to be defiled. It's still like a holy act. Like, the purpose of sex is obviously to reprocreate. You know the word, like, to basically make more babies, and this is what obviously I've learned, and it's like there's still you shouldn't enjoy. No, you can still enjoy it, but when you go outside the norm in the eyes of God,
okay, what's outside of the norm to you?
Okay, orgies. He doesn't like that.
Yeah, but but you're not married to the 7 people you're having sex with,
but
Mariam.
This is just God's law. Do you know what I mean? Like, I get what you're saying, but I'm just going off of what he.
No, but that would make sense. So sex alone outside of marriage
is outside of the
two union is weird. So
I feel like there's. I feel like I feel like everyone gets to a point, if you're in your walk with God, you have discernment, so you know when certain things just. I don't think God's happy
would
with
you say it's godly? Right. Yeah. This is a good question. Let's just say you're married, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Would you say it still falls within godliness to be tied up and to be chained and to be handcuffs?
I don't think I'm the right person to ask, because I feel like I'm still a baby Christian, but I feel like there's levels. So, for example, fluffy handcuffs.
So if they're fluffy,
listen,
not the still ones.
Guys, let me finish. I feel like for me, the pink fluffy handcuffs for me, it's like it's calm. little pink blindfold, kisses, like just delicate stuff. But I feel like when you get to extremes of like that thing in your mouth, have you seen that thing?
So it can't be fluffy, it can't be titanium.
No. It's each to their own, but I think we know morally when certain things are reaching extremes that it's like, I don't know. This is what I mean. I feel like this is what they say. Like, if you open that sexual energy too early, when it's not supposed to be open, that's when you're opening things that, like, you shouldn't be. And this is the thing. Like, it sounds really mad. Like, when you get into sex quite early, you just keep going deeper, because sex is like is the biggest sin. It's like the thing that everyone does the most. Like, it's the biggest one. So when you keep doing things deeper and deeper, it's like you don't stop. Do you know what I mean? Like, think about sex toys, right? When you start early, you have a little sex toy, and then you want more. That sex is such an addictive thing that you want more.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know when you're crossing the line sometimes with things that you shouldn't be trying. Like, you think, like, this shouldn't be going up here. Why am I trying it? But because you're really in that, you just keep going deeper and deeper and deeper. That's why I think God wants it in marriage and in a holy
outside
way.
Of marriage. These are sorry. I love these questions like this. Because it's
you should get like a proper, like a sex.
Not gonna lie, my pastor actually asked to come on the
Bring
show.
Your pastor on and get people to ask questions. Because, babe, when I did the thing, people were really like, "What can you like?" Asking me questions that I don't even know how to answer.
Guys, if you want my pastor on the show, just comment and I'll think about it. Because honestly, we can't. you'll see a different Joyce in this episode. Good evening, Apostle. How are you? I just want to say God bless all your works and your ministry.
Oh, I love the realness, Joyce. Oh my god.
Because those are good questions. Like, can you have anal in a Christian marriage?
I don't think you can. Guys, I don't know if I'm going to get cancelled. I just don't. I think anything anal is just a bit.
Because I mean, it's still, like I said, it's sex within the realms.
No,
because I'm sorry. I'll be damned if God just wants me to have missionary for the rest of my life.
For me,
because that's dead.
Joyce, I just think anal is something we're not supposed to do. But that's me in it. That's me in it. Take it up with yourself. Don't be mad at me. That's
again, we're not taking the piss, but I think these are good questions.
People probably want to know.
Yeah, because it's like everybody's like, don't have sex before marriage. Don't have sex before marriage. Don't have sex before marriage. It's like, okay, when the marriage comes, what can we do? Because I'll be damned if I come in and it's missionary for the rest of my life.
There's so many positions you can do.
Fluffy handcuffs. Not make sure. Listen,
not level ones.
If you don't want to go to hell, make sure the handcuffs is specifically pink fluffy. Pink fluffy only. Don't do titanium steel for them. Or else I'm going to hell.
Guys, I'm probably not the best person for this conversation, but I think like the point is there's levels, Joyce. There's levels.
Do you know what's funny? We was talking about inviting your ex to your wedding. That's how the whole thing happened. But anyways, it's a bin, right?
Yeah, bin.
Let's move on to the next one. So we're not bin organizing holidays with friends of friends, a big group.
I'm bin in it because bin. I'm me personally. I've never been the organizer. I show up and all my friends know my role. I can help with getting everyone ready. Like that's the most I can do. But I'm not an organizer. And do you know how hard it is to do stuff with friends of friends? Mm-hmm. I said it in my video. I was like, I don't want to be friends with people's friends. Like, respectfully, I don't. Like, unless we naturally just get, even then it's like, I don't, Joyce, like whoever I come to your birthday, right? And I meet your friends, it's cool. I can come to your events, but I'm not going to go out of my way to become friends with them. Those are your friends. That's just how I am. So I'm not
This is why people say, when people were saying don't mix friendship groups, yeah, I was like, girl, we're just ordinary people. I just want, ordinary people, everyone can get on. And I'm the type of person, I'll bring my friends around people.
Yeah.
Brother, let me tell you, there's one girl.
Oh, gosh.
There's one girl, and this is the girl that made me shave my head and not speak to anyone for a year.
That's what I mean. Friendship is different.
There's one girl who I introduced to my party friends, because she was so jealous of me. That stupid cow. Yeah. She was so jealous of me, right? And she was my best friend, as in like, when your friend is so close, you call them mum.
Left toe, I do. I like to use my left toe.
I used to call her mum because we were this tight, yeah. But the girl just had an issue with me I was out in London having a good time, and she had really strict parents that never used to let her out of the house. By 6 o'clock she had to be home.
Can I just say one thing? Strict parents bring out kind of sometimes the worst kind of kids.
They do. Facts. Like facts.
When you're too strict.
When you're too strict as a parent, you raise liars. And not just any type of liars.
They have to really go behind their parents' back to get away with things. Do you know how conniving, vindictive, and calculated you have to be when you have?
That was such good words.
Thank you.
They raise compulsive liars, as in the lie. If they don't have, they will say they have. Mm-hmm. If they never went, they will say they're there. If they didn't eat it, they'll say they eat it. If they ate it, they'll say they didn't eat it. Like the type of lies, the type of liars strict parents birth is so scary. It's tapped in the brain. It's like stuff that you don't even need to lie about. Oh yeah, I remember the girl would be like, I would say, I just bought a pair of Ray-Bans. Oh yeah, obviously, like I had a pair of Ray-Bans too, and then I lost them. You never had it.
Just say that you like.
There was one time, I'll tell you a story. There was one time we all went to Ghana party in the park here, and this girl lied to her parents to say that she was at work. She used to work at Pizza Hut or whatever the. So we're in London, Garner Park in the Park. We live outside of London, an hour drive away. So her plan was to come home when she finished her shifts. But her dad decided to come and pick her up from work. And she's like, nah, dad, don't worry, it's cool. I'm going to take the bus. He's like, no, I'll come and get you. So the dad pulled up to the workplace and they said, where's my daughter? They said, your daughter didn't have shifts this day, yo. She didn't have shifts. The girl's panicking. We're now running to the train station. She went home and told her parents that there was a boy that forced her to come to London and he had been assaulting her.
Wait, what?
And had been assaulting her so that, and she was scared. That's why she didn't want to tell her parents, and that the guy was aggressive. And brother, we was in party in the park f***ing it up.
Just say you went to, Mum, I'm sorry, I went to party in the park.
The lie. And now they're feeling sorry for her, like, what happened? Who's this boy? Where'd you? That girl lied to Bumbuckler. Anyways, mixing friendship groups.
Yeah.
I took her to Barfest one time.
If you know Barfest.
If you know Barfest, innit? Big up all the t-shirt cutters and that.
I don't think I was, but I know Barfest.
Oh, you went in a t-shirt cutter?
No, I never went to Barfest, but I know Barfest. We had Outchair.
Loser!
No, we had Outchair. You know about Outchair, you're a real one. But go on.
I went to Outchair too.
No way!
Birmingham, Madeira, t-shirt cutter. The Caribbean people must hate me because they're like, girl,
You're
this accent.
Nigerian.
Yeah, you're from Nigeria. Yeah. I took her out once. You know, to this day,
Yeah.
they're still friends.
Oh, that's painful, you know.
To this day. Now, them lots can go to hell.
Joyce!
Because they're sorry. Sorry. I don't care. They're still friends to this day. It burnt me because the way that girl burnt me in our friendship was so ugly. I was shocked to and bearing in mind they met once. So she was probably begging the thing.
Yeah.
Begging the thing. They're friends to this day.
Do you think, you know how they say, do you think they have a common, conversation? Like you're the foundation of their friendship. So yeah.
I probably am the foundation of their friendship, but I don't care. Funny enough, I saw one of them recently.
Ooh, how's the energy? Was it blessed?
Oh my God. And the thing is, yeah, I never forget, especially when someone's hurt me. So they were like, oh my God, Joyce. And I looked at her dead in the eye and I was like, sorry, have we met before? But I didn't, she was not wearing any makeup.
Ooh.
I didn't recognize her. She was like, oh my God, Joyce. I was like, I'm so sorry, have we met
at
before?
least you weren't rude.
And then when she was like, oh yeah, it's me from,
is that rude?
It's one of these girls from Leicester, like, oh, da. And I was like, oh, hello.
Oh, yeah, that's cute.
I don't give a the streets remember.
How was her energy back after that response?
She probably felt stupid, man. I can't lie.
Yeah.
But them lots. Anyways, one day I've never told that story before, but one day the story that my friendship breakup that took me over 5 years to get over, I'll speak on it one day. One day.
Have you forgiven her?
I have.
Yeah.
I have. I'm not gonna lie. I would say I'm a very forgiving person. I really forget about shit. But that one
there's always
took me years to get over. Took me years.
I
hated
did
that
she
girl.
was she remorseful? Because
I don't think I ever got an apology, you know.
Do you know, as someone on the end that when you know, okay, I did wrong, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like sometimes when you have to live with knowing you hurt someone you actually really cared about,
mm-hmm.
It's not even like, oh, victim, it's just like you have to deal with that forever. And especially if you really value someone and you actually hurt someone and you know you hurt someone, I feel like sometimes the receiving end, not for sympathy, but sometimes to live with it sometimes and constantly just regret and know it kills you. Basically, that's the best way to describe it.
I get
and that's
that.
why I feel like I'm so happy that you've forgiven her, because you not forgiving her, I'm sure that pain was worse. Like, do you not think so? Like,
but your pain is not my concern.
No, I understand that, but I mean your pain of not forgive, like, you know, because you didn't give that must have weighed you down.
Yeah, it did. What I mean, guys, I don't think that situation was so traumatic for me.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone could ever.
How bad was it?
It was bad.
Was it bad?
I'm not gonna lie, it was bad. It was bad.
Oh.
Because it was like a friendship and a relationship breakup in one sitting. It was hot milkshake.
No, it really breaks my heart because it's like,
I've gotten over it. I've forgiven her.
Yeah.
I've moved on from the situation.
Yeah.
But it took me years to do that. And I'm somebody that I forgive people very quickly. I get over things. I'm not someone to hold. But that one I held on my chest for a time.
Because I was reading the sermon thing about it's because... it's a level because
Pastor Musa.
No, it's not. It's not. Maybe it's not.
Come on, somebody.
No, Joyce, you know what it is? It's because when people that you don't know like that, they hurt you and you can get over it. Mm-hmm. But I think it's the fact that you're my friend, and she wasn't your friend; she was your mother. So I feel like I get the pain.
She was my mother.
She was your mother.
How was she my mother?
You said she was your mom. That's what you called her.
No, I called her mum.
But Joyce, mother.
No, I called her mum.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. She was your mum, like your mother.
The friend was my mother.
Yeah, like, as in like that level.
No, Maz. That's like if you're your mum, I won't call her auntie. I'll call her mum. I don't know where. I don't know where your brain was going.
I thought you meant like she was like mother.
Girl, now. Like.
Oh wow, that's I get it. Like she was like your mother, but no, as in her mother was your mum.
Yeah.
Oh, that's family then. As in like she wasn't just friendship. Oh,
how did you interpret that
I
that
feel
way?
Like you know how I was like, I called my best friend was like my left toe.
Yeah.
Like as in, oh, you call yours mother. The level like I can't. You know when you can't function without someone like I'll be imbalanced without my left toe. That's how I thought it was. Anyways, moving on.
Kill me.
I'm sorry. Maybe I've been
me.
drinking. I don't know.
We actually were organising holidays with friends of a friendship big group. Do you know, we go on a lot of tangents, and I want to ask the bad boys and girls, do you like us going on a tangent, or should we stick to the topic? I'm actually going to ask you because sometimes we go through so many we will go to a different playing field to what the actual thing is. So if you want us to be a bit more tighter and keep it to the win or bin, please let me know and we'll actually change in Jesus' name. But organising friends with a big group, I'm gonna say bin.
Same.
I agree with you, bin, because if it's a big group, like more than 5 people, it can just start getting a bit foggy and woggy, innit?
There was, can I just say one experience?
Go on. Don't tell me it's that trip.
No.
Okay.
We went on a girls trip. No. We went on a girls trip. No, we went on a girls trip one time and we mixed it with a friend of a friend, basically. And, you know, calm, good energy. But that friend of a friend was just madness, like bad vibes. She ended up saying racial slurs. It was crazy. Like, I was like, it was a trip. I was like, I'm never doing that again. Like, no more ads on, please. Can we just
seriously.
Like,
listen, there's nothing worse going on the holiday with somebody that doesn't know how to behave.
But the thing is that they thought they established themselves as black, and I think that's what the problem was, because it's like, oh,
was she black?
No.
Was she any sort of black?
No.
No 1% rule?
No.
So why was she?
But it was madness because we'll be in the car and she'll be singing the words, and I was just like, is this normal? And it's so uncomfortable. And then I think there was so much to that trip, like, I'm not doing that again. But yeah, I'm not mixing friends. Like, stop adding friends on. Like, if we're not a certified group, or at least we know, because we didn't know this girl. That's what it was. We just didn't know.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I the thing is, I think I can't hide my irritation.
Yeah, Joyce. Oh my gosh, Joyce. If you were on that trip, yeah, you would have said something.
I will have to move hotels.
Yeah.
Because with CB, I love fun,
girls,
confident, sexy, cool girls, right? Have fun, but be sensible, behave. Like, when people start doing too much and that and start shouting and stuff, I remember I was just talking to my other friend and she brought her friend, and the friend was she was like really rude to waiters and rude to the drivers and shit like that. And I was looking at her thinking, you need to calm down. Like, you're doing too much. You don't need to be rude to people if you need them to help you with stuff. These are normal human beings. I don't like people who are just too wild. Like, be wild and be fun, but respect yourself and the people around you. You don't need to be rolling on the floor. You don't need to be doing too much on holiday and stuff. Remember where you come from. Respect yourself, you know, but have fun. I'm trust me, I am fun.
Yeah, Joyce is fun.
But I will not disgrace you.
No.
You know, there's some friends where it's like, brother, like, you're actually embarrassing me right now with the way you're behaving. You're actually embarrassing me right now with the way you're behaving.
I don't think I've ever had have I had an experience like that? No, I've never had an experience where anyone's like embarrassed me. I've embarrassed my friends before. But I've never.
But I will never embarrass my friends. I will never. But you won't see me rolling on the floor. You won't see me popping like.
Oh yeah, I have done something very embarrassing once, but it wasn't a night out, it was on a date. That was even worse.
Yeah, what's going on with people like being sick on dates and stuff? Did you vomit?
I vomited on him.
Yeah, you're the second person that said that.
Like, babe, like I was like this on him.
And what did he do?
He just held me. He held me, took care of me. Yeah.
Do you know what? That's very but
it was actually it was embarrassing. Like, it was embarrassing.
Are you smart? What is good, guys? We are back. And of course, we are back with our very special game with our very special friend, Per. And this game is our game in which we ask our co-host cultural questions. This is the cultural question. I like your rings, you know.
Thank you.
They're just very statement.
What's it called? La Visa.
You got to send me the link, babe.
Literally, I'll send you them. I do really. I'm in my ring era though.
I like it. It's very dramatic. But I have a question for you.
Talk to me.
Mariam Musa, are you smart?
Yes.
Confidently, yes.
Yeah.
Confidently, yes.
Yeah, I feel like I'm a smart person.
Do you know what? I love that for you.
Thank you.
Let's put the smartness to the test. We have 6 questions.
Are they general knowledge?
They are general knowledge. You can only give me one answer. You can't tell me Bobby, Susie, Becky,
Do I
Adam.
get a clue at all?
No.
Okay.
What subject would you be most comfortable with?
As in any subject in the world?
Yeah, if you had any subject, it's like, this subject I'm so comfortable in.
Probably if you was to play music, right?
Okay.
I got 10 seconds to find, like, name it, then yeah, probably music. But not like, oh, when was this person released this album? It's more the actual music.
And who's your favorite artist at the moment?
I don't really have a favorite artist, but I like Chandler more.
Oh, gospel artist. Okay, who was your favorite artist before this phase?
It's not fair. No, but on a serious one, I never really like anyone like that. But I was listening to what was I listening to? Who did I really like at the time? Joyce. Honestly, I don't have it. Oh, ABBA.
Okay, cool. ABBA, got ya. Thank you, Mariam, for that. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Question number 1.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot to mention. Oh, yeah, by the way, if you get it wrong, you have to take the shot. If you get it right, I have to take the shot.
Okay, what is in there?
It could be a nice shot or a naughty shot, and I don't know which one lands on what.
It's no alcohol, don't worry.
And it's no alcohol.
Thank you. I love how you guys respect that.
Thank you, babe. I'll do it for you.
Real one.
Per. Question number 1.
Yes.
It is a riddle. Riddle. I stick so strongly, yet I'm not sticky in the slightest. I am not sticky in the slightest. What am I?
I stick so strongly, but I'm not sticky.
In the slightest. What am I?
Sellotape. Is that wrong? It's right in it.
Are you locking that in?
Okay, Okay, let me think about this now. I went off just vibes. Okay, just repeat it one last time for me.
I need to put my game face on. It's because you're my friend and you're here. I stick so strongly, yet I'm not sticky in the slightest. What am I?
Non-stick pan. Because think about it. When you spray... Oh, is it oil? Ah! Joyce, now you've confused me. I was so confident in the beginning. Okay, it could either be sellotape, a non-stick frying pan. What sticks? But I'm not sticky. Oh, what sticks? Quite strong, but it's not sticky. What sticks? Quite strong, but it's not sticky. Sticks. Okay, I'm just gonna say sellotape. Because think about it.
Why sellotape?
Sellotape isn't actually sticky. It just sticks on. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I don't know. Blue tack? I don't know. Oh, babe, I really don't know. Joyce, can I have a clue? Can I at least have one clue? If we're friends, like you said. Okay,
I'm gonna lock in sellotape. That is incorrect.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say correct.
The answer is a magnet.
Oh, I see why. Like I see why. Oh,
So
it's
you have to take this shot, sister.
Why are you starting from the pink one?
This is for you. We go in order. So the question lands on the shot. I think that might be a nice one though. If it's not, then sorry.
But how does that make sense? Regardless, I'm always going to lose, babe, because you're going to see the answer.
No, but the point of the game is for you to get it right so that I have to take the shot.
Do I have to drink the whole thing, Joyce?
You do have to do the whole thing, matey-o.
Okay. 3,
2, 1. Lovely. Come on, let's have it.
That's not that bad.
What was it, Tia?
It's chocolate coconut water.
Oh, fabulous. Chocolate coconut.
Yeah,
That was a good one.
bad. Yeah.
That's a nice one. You leave that there, sister.
One down.
One down. Let's go to the second one. Okay. I will do you a guess the song. So we have some lines from a song and you have to name me the title of the song and the artist.
Okay.
So the first line is, speaking of AKA, she's an alpha. Second line is, she stole my heart, then she got archived or archived.
Archived.
Thank you. Don't you laugh at me.
Okay.
Doesn't that one with you though a little bit because wait because why is it pronounced archived? Why is it spelled archived? Where it's spelled archive?
ARC.
It's okay. It's not spelling. We don't spell it here. We're not spelling it. This is okay. That's not the question. It's not. She stole my heart, then she got archived. And the third line is, she's 28, telling me I'm still a baby.
Ooh, I think I know this. Okay, can you repeat it again for me?
Speaking of AKA, she's an alpha. She stole my heart, then she got archived. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby.
Oh, I feel like it's like, is it Drake? Oh, Joyce, when I said that, I meant like play the song and then stop. And then I'll be like, oh, this is blah, blah, blah. Can I get that instead?
No.
Okay. She stole my heart like an archive. 28, but still a baby. I feel like it's like 28, but still a baby that's got me. Okay, I'm going to say Drake.
Okay.
Drake. Can I get half a point though if I at least get the artist, because I actually don't know all of Drake's songs.
That's
I think
fine.
it's Drake, because he would play on words like that. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like that's a Drake bar.
So are we locking in just Drake? No song.
Yeah.
Okay. We are locking in Drake. Just Drake. That is incorrect.
Huh?
The answer is Jack Harlow, Loving on Me. I'm Vanilla Baby. And she's 28, telling me I'm still a baby. And me, I'm still a baby. And
But I don't know that
telling me
song.
I'm still yes. I don't like no whips and chains, but you could.
But do you see what you did there? You didn't do the chorus. Do you know what I mean? No, like most people listen to the chorus over the.
No,
what's the
but
other
that
thing
she
called?
28 telling me I'm still a baby. You felt that because that's such a significant line.
But I feel like the way you said it. Do you know what I mean? You said it like it wasn't a song.
Yeah, because I had to read through it. I can't
Yeah, I
tell you the
know.
beat because it will give it away.
But I thought you were trying to help me a little bit.
You said you liked songs. You said you like lyrics. So I said, let me give her the guess the lyric
Okay,
one.
I'm not doing very well, am I?
That's okay. You
That
can
was
only
good.
try your best. But unfortunately, you have to take the second shot.
Do you know what? I think I might like this. If this is what I think it is, I'm gonna like it. If this is a Bloody Mary, no, if it's Bloody Mary without the
You're looking at
alcohol,
me for reassurance and I just can't give it to you because I don't know what it is.
This is hot sauce.
I don't know what it is.
Why would you do this to your guests?
I don't know what it is. See, everybody blames me for
Babe,
Tia's
there's a Scotch bonnet in that. Well,
whatever this is.
I haven't signed a waiver.
Did she sign a waiver?
No, she hasn't.
She hasn't.
No, not yet.
You drink it. Tia, see what? See, listen.
Is there actually a Scotch bonnet in there? Because I am allergic to Scotch bonnet.
You said you're not allergic to anything.
Okay.
Can you drink it nicely so you don't get your white top?
Yeah, that's what I felt there's Scotch bonnet in this, Joyce.
I don't think it's Scotch bonnet. If it's Scotch
Wait,
bonnet, then
how
Tia, you're looking
many?
at
It's only 3 questions, right?
6.
Wait, what, babe? Wait, what?
Nobody on this show has ever not had a shot. Nobody. You will be the first and everybody will judge you. Lovely. Oh, cool, blimey. Was it nice? You liked it?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
What was it?
So that is hot sauce with tomato puree with golden syrup.
That's nice. It's spicy, but that's nice.
With the sweet flavour.
Yeah, it's like a pepper soup aftertaste. Like, you know when you just had pepper soup.
See, how do you feel, Tia, when you try to make shots that are purposely supposed to be painful and they're telling you that they like it?
Yeah, like I'm not mad, but then again, I'm tapped.
So that one, I was scared. So I knew it'd be horrible. So I tried to make it not as horrible. Not nice, but not as horrible.
So you're becoming kind. That's good. That's good.
Because I'm here.
Well done. I love that. See, I feel like we're just all growing.
Yeah,
Are you in
we
your
I love this for all. of us.
elevation stage? I love that.
Let me try. This is hard, but
Groovy.
4 more.
Right. Question number 3. Let's run through. What is the highest point on Earth?
What do you mean? The highest point
What is the highest point
on Earth?
on Earth?
Wait, are you talking about a mountain, or are you talking? I don't understand that. That's not a question I understand. For me to answer a question, I need to understand it, and I don't understand that. So can you elaborate, please?
Unfortunately, I'm unable to elaborate, but the question is, what is the highest point on Earth?
North point. The North Pole. No. But when you're saying point, like I feel like I get why I'm confused. Like I'd get if it's what's the highest mountain on Earth, and I can say, oh, this is the highest mountain. But you're saying point. What do you mean point?
What's the highest point on Earth?
North. I would just think north is the highest point, because when you think of the compass, it always faces point, and then when you think of the arrow of the compass pointing that way, high, so north point. Oh wait, let me think about this. I just don't know what you mean by point.
Has this been worded well, Tia?
Yeah, it has. No?
Wait,
What is the highest point on Earth?
Yeah.
highest
What
point?
are you locking in?
The North Point.
We are locking in the North Point. That is incorrect. The answer is Mount Everest.
That's not fair. Can I just say something? I was going to say Mount Everest if you said to me, what's the highest mountain? Because that's what I'd be thinking, point. Do you know what I mean?
The
Like
highest point, like the point in which is
but
the
that's
highest.
but I feel like what you done there was sneaky. Like I don't think that's fair, Joyce. Like I would have got that. I would have said Mount Everest. I was even thinking like Mount Everest is north.
Yeah, but if the highest point is the highest point on Earth, so the highest thing.
The highest thing on Earth.
So why didn't you say, when I say point, I mean like highest thing? Because I was like, oh, the highest thing would
I
probably
just have to answer the
That would
question.
technically be a clue, though.
Yeah. The highest point, like the highest point is Mount Everest, dog.
Fair. I'm gonna take that then.
And you also have to take the shot.
Okay, let's hope I like this one.
I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you. I think you will like this one. This looks fun.
That brown one looks like coffee. Oh, I don't like licorice. I should have said that. I really hate licorice.
Do you actually?
Yeah, it makes
fact.
Fun fact. Usually I don't really. There's things I'm cool with, like trying stuff, but licorice and me don't go well. It's got bits in it.
Fabulous. What is that?
Baby, this meant to be torture.
That is a candy floss drink with coconut pieces, coconut jelly.
Candy floss.
And I like
sounds
the
fun.
bits.
You're so positive. No, I love it. No, honestly, I really even like the way you took the other shot. We need to mix more shot. We need to start giving them petrol or something.
What
like,
people? I've come with it.
you're the first person that's been like, everything is just so nice and so amazing. I love this. Hot sauce, give me some more.
Give me more. That's so
I love
funny.
it. I love it. Question number 4. I'll give you multiple choice.
Thank you.
That's okay. How many states does the United States consist of?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Multiple choice.
Oh, I love you. For that.
A,
Yeah.
40.
Okay.
B, 50.
Okay.
C, 45.
Oh, do you know what's so funny? I was going to say 35 if you was to ask me. But now you said 45. I'm like, is it 45? But then again, I'm trying to think of movies where they've said there's 40 states in America. I feel like, is it 40? 50? Okay. States.
Yep.
40. 45 states in America. 40 states in America. There's 50 states in America. Oh, and they're very good numbers.
They're good states. They're good numbers. What does your heart tell you? What's the conviction?
I feel like this hot sauce has really affected it. We're getting heartburn right now, but
Holy Spirit, please
no, I don't.
give Mariam the answer. There's nothing that the Holy Spirit can't do. Holy Spirit, please give Mariam the answer. Amen.
I'm gonna say 40 states.
40 states. Or did you say 46?
There's no 46.
Okay, 40 states we are locking in.
Wait, let me just think about it. Okay, 40. The 40 states. I don't. 45. 40 states or 45 or 50. Is it 50? Do they have that much states? I don't think it's that much. Okay, 40.
We are locking in 40
And I didn't use the Holy Spirit if I get it wrong.
states.
Just so it.
That is correct. Well done.
I did use the Holy Spirit.
Is that right? Yeah.
He got you. No, I'm actually really happy with that because I just trusted my 40
love that.
states. Oh my god, perfect, Joyce. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'll be so honest. I'll be honest.
No, oh yeah, come on.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
And I think we should go with the coffee one right there, that brown one.
Wait, Maz, I'm so sorry. It wasn't right.
It's not gonna happen. It wasn't right.
It wasn't right. It was 50 states.
I said? I said 50. Oh my gosh, Joyce. It wasn't the Holy Spirit.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, Joyce, you can't do that to me.
I'm so sorry.
Oh. That's so mean. 50 states. No wonder why it's so corrupt. How can you manage that whole country? Okay, cool.
50 states, girl. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. I can have this. It's coffee. I like coffee.
Give it a whiz.
Okay, so this is a espresso. I feel like this is it blonde roast? Sorry, I used to work in Costa Coffee.
Did you actually?
Yeah, every time I get a chance to talk about coffee, like I actually do.
This is, I'm sure it's like instant. I'm sure it's not the fancy stuff, unfortunately.
It's just instant. No, it's fine. Mmm.
Oh my God.
That's really nice.
Wow.
Mmm. Y'all need to go harder. Y'all
Tia, don't have it! Tia, she's violating your thing, my G.
Everything has been nice.
She's violating your
So
thing.
even if I lose, I still win.
She said you're in holiness is what she's saying.
What else did you put in there? Because I had a bit of sweet taste to it.
Yeah, it did have a bit of sugar in it.
You even put sugar in it.
that's an
Tia's got is so soft. She put sugar in the coffee.
Yeah. Because I can hack coffee.
But it was a lot of
Are
coffee.
we playing a game or are
I'm
we?
not sleeping tonight. What time is it? Because
Huh?
coffee keeps me going. They say you
there's a
stop
lot
drinking
in there
coffee
in
at a
that
certain
sugar.
time.
What is happening?
Yeah, we going all night, Joyce.
Tia put sugar in the coffee. Are we playing a game or are you trying to become a barista? I don't understand. Like, what? Like, well, I don't understand
What's
what's
going on?
Emmanuel, like, am I? This is supposed to be
It was
naughty,
very bitter.
naughty shot and nice shot.
I really thought you were gonna have that. Like
She
wow.
came to mix it with
Little bit of sugar.
brown sugar,
Very
white,
nice.
white sugar. How many sugars did you put in there, Tia?
Just a tiny bit.
Is it? I think because it's a shot glass. But I like coffee, so
Huh?
But
I
there's
like coffee. I like
There's
spicy
a lot
food.
of coffee in there. It was supposed to be very bitter.
But I honestly like. I used to work in a coffee shop. I've always like.
I can't believe Tia just came to embarrass me here. My enemies are laughing. Sorry.
Okay, let's go. But the last one's the worst one though. Let's see.
Right. Question number 5. Let's whiz through. I can't believe it's almost 8 o'clock.
No way.
Another riddle. What has one eye but cannot see?
Big Brother. You don't get it? You get it? I got it right. No, Big Brother. No, let me think about it. Because that's one eye, but it can't actually see. Do you get it? Okay. let me think about it. One eye but can't see. Okay. One eye. There's no animal that has one eye, so let's cancel that out. One eye. A key? That's
What
not
are
an
you looking
eye.
in?
I don't actually know. Like I don't really get these riddles. But one eye and one eye but can't see. I'm just gonna say Big Brother.
We are locking in Big Brother. That is incorrect. The answer is a needle.
But then I could have said a key.
You still wouldn't have got it right. But it's okay. You would have been like,
Closer than the Big Brother.
you definitely would have been closer. Still quite far, but closer than Big Brother, yeah.
Okay. I just feel like these riddles are just really hard.
And that's because you're supposed to think alternatively, you know? Like you're supposed to think outside the box with riddles.
I'm not really an outside the box girl.
But that's okay. That's okay. Big Brother was a good one.
I feel like I thought I ate with that, you know.
No, because it's like Big Brother can still see because he sees all the houses. They like the whole point of Big Brother is they see everything.
But you get why I said Big Brother though.
You know what? Just take the shot, man. It's okay. It's okay.
What?
You take.
Careful. Oh gosh.
Oops. Sorry. I'm licky.
Oh, this one looks like I'm gonna like it.
Oh,
It's purple.
I love purple. Purple's my favorite color, guys. If you didn't.
Okay.
Who would have thought? Oh, I've poured Joyce. What was it?
I feel like it tastes a bit like milk.
It's strawberry cheesecake Fanta.
Oh, fabulous.
Yeah, so the milk bit probably gave me a cheesecake. Is this meant to be torture? Because only thing that's torture is the actual riddles itself.
Well, let's see. Well, let's see if you get the final one.
That one looks disgusting though.
I will give you a choice.
Oh, thank
You have a biology question,
you. Ooh.
a music question, or a spell the word.
Spell the word.
Okay. Tia, can you take us away with the spell the word? Final question.
Spell the word apricity.
A whatty?
Apricity.
Apricity. AP. That's as far as I know. Okay. AP. I'm in two minds to go this way or the other way. Apricity. Apricity. Wait, did I say AP?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, AP. R. I was gonna say H, but I'm just letting you guys know I was about to say H. We're gonna say R. A. I. C. No, S. I mean A, P, R. Can I write it down? I actually can't think of it unless I write it down. Is that, please, can I? Please. I've actually been a good sport. Please.
Tia, can she write it down?
Please, come on.
No.
Soz.
Wow. Okay. A P R I C I T Y. Apricity.
You are locking that in.
Apricity.
That is incorrect.
How?
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Why don't you look at the documents, Tia, and see how you spelt it?
But the word that I was spelling, was that correct?
Yes.
And it's not a joke this time round.
She's correct.
Yes.
Correct. Well done. Wow. You actually got it correct.
I'm so happy.
To be honest, if I'm being fair with myself, I told them to change the spell of the word, which was my fault. Because that other one was barbaric. He was never going to get
What was
it.
the word, do you know?
It was too chaotic.
I'm screaming.
So I was like, nah, you got to change the spell of the word. This one is too, I don't think even a scholar, I don't think even Jack Robinson from Oxford could have got that one.
Wow. All right, then go
So,
for it. I love that I came
and
through
of
at the
course-
end. Careful.
Of course, this is actually so how.
That one looks like the worst one, though.
It looks like something Charlie would like. It smells a bit beefy. It smells like Charlie's dog food.
I feel like you just put chicken stock in there for you.
Yes, like chickeny.
That might be nice, though, Joyce.
Always always look on the bright
We
side.
like to drink with Joyce, cause Joyce is our mate. And when we drink with Joyce, he downs down in 8, 7, 6,
Come on.
5,
Come on.
4,
Come on.
3,
Come on.
2,
Come on.
1. Down it.
Let's have it.
You didn't finish it.
That was really nice.
What was it?
Chicken gravy.
I feel like, Tio, you're not giving us...
Sorry.
Did we nearly get sued or something? Why are you... Why are these a bit nicer?
Maybe all the pressure from everyone has got to me, Joyce. Maybe.
Yeah, you lot need to stop being dramatic and telling Tia that she's going crazy with the shots. Because now it's like, that was really nice. That was like, oh, appetizer. Oh, sorry. That was appetizer. But that is the game finished. Honestly, I feel so chill here and I love it. Do I look so chill? I'm just like...
Very.
You could sleep.
That is the name of the game, guys. Thank you so much. You got 1 out of 5.
I know, but I really enjoyed all my shots.
But
so.
can I just say, honestly, Mariam,
What?
I love your energy so much.
Thank you.
I love who you are as a human. I think you're such a beautiful soul. I think you're always looking on the bright side of things. You're always so happy. I very hardly see you have a bad day. And you are so uplifting. And like, I'm so honored to call you my friend.
Oh,
And
sis.
this has been such a fun episode. And I feel like we hang out a lot, but it's always nice to just be reminded of the people that you're around. So thank you so much for coming.
Oh, thank you. It's nice to hear them words as well. Like, I really appreciate it. So thank you.
Okay, so that means you owe me a wine.
Yeah, let's go get a wine.
Yeah, I'm absolutely starving. But before we go, where do we find you on the internet?
Okay, guys, it's very easy. It's just Mariam Musa. But if you're going to add me on Insta, it's Mariam Musa. Snapchat is Mariam Musa. Twitter is it's Mariam Musa. And TikTok, unfortunately, is it's Mariam Musa 1. Thank you so much for watching another amazing episode of Cocktails and Takeaway with me, Mariam Musa, and the baddest of them all, Madam Joyce. And don't forget, what am I saying about next week?
And we'll be back next week with another bad boy, bad girl.
We'll be back next week with our bad boys and bad girls.
Yay!
We'll be back next week, bad boys and bad girls.
Thank you.